Jeffrey Baffle here, Sunday, June 7th, 2020, chess video coming to you on behalf of HumbleBumble Chess Services. Today's video is the chess repertoire, the chess tournament repertoire. First of all, I have to tell you that the tournament repertoire can be a chore. It can also be a lot of fun. Regardless of how you view it as either, work or a labor of love, it is something you must have if you're serious about doing well at a chess competition. When I say chess competition, I don't mean online tournaments. Online tournaments to me are more of a training tool. If I want to find out my true chess strength, I am going to go to a physical tournament where I sit across the board and play another human being face to face, or what they call over the board. That's the true test of somebody's strength. So yeah, online tournaments are in fact one of the tools that I use. But when I talk about chess and my development as a chess player and the fun of it, it's going to a physical tournament. One of these days the quarantine is going to end and we're going to be allowed to do chess tournaments, things like chess tournaments. So that day is coming. You must have a repertoire. The better your repertoire is, the better your results are going to tend to be. That's just a simple fact. Let's start off with my visual aid here, and let me zoom in on that for you here. Okay, and one of the things that you must do, and I'm going to assume that you don't have a repertoire, you're building one now. If you already have a repertoire and you want ideas on how to change it or improve it, that'll be in part 2. Part 1 of this video is you're building your repertoire. The first thing you do to build a repertoire is find out what chess openings interest you. And the best way to do that is to expose yourself to a lot of different openings. The best way to do that, there's 2 basic ways. Use some chess software like Fritz or Stockfish or something like that, or play online chess. Okay, and as I said, I don't like online chess for a measurement of my chess skill, but I do like it as a training tool. And as you can see, that first item there is 10 free places to play chess. Now, the only experience I have is with Chess or chess.com. Chess.com is about $96 for what they call their diamond membership for 1 year. Best chess money I ever spent. So I highly recommend that. Both Chess and chess.com have a free portion of the website, and then if you want to go deeper and get more features and cooler features, you pay. Like I said, I have the diamond membership. Really enjoy it. I really like it. So now, in terms of, like I said, there's going to be a lot of topics that are going to go in part 2. But for part 1, the 3 steps that I recommend, or the triad approach to building your repertoire, is to 1, pick your white move, your first white move, and there are 16 pawn moves that you could start with, or 4 knight moves. So that's 20 total moves that you could do for your first move. Pick one of those, and that's your white opening. Now, for on the black side of things, you're going to want to prepare at least a response to pawn to king 4 or e4, and pawn to queen 4 or d4. Now, you're going to need to build out from there. So that's not going to be all that you're going to need to do, but it's your starting point. It's what I call the triad approach, and we'll go from there. Now, in part 2, we're going to talk about building it out, but the steps we've covered so far are to expose yourself to a lot of different chess openings, find the one you want, get your white opening, and a response to e4 and d4. Now, the other sites that are in that list, there's 10 of them. I only have experience with those first 2, the Chess and the chess.com. So make sure that you've looked at, evaluated, and vetted those any site that you go to, especially before you put in any payment or personal information. Make sure you've checked them out. I am not offering any website my seal of approval, and I'm telling you to be careful when you use a website, okay? So that's it for part 1. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for part 2.